Hey guys, so rumor has it that we're getting a new Onimusha game. That's right. A document found within the leak from the Ragnar ransomware attack that hit Capcom earlier this month supposedly outlined the company's current release schedule until the end of Q4 2024. One of the titles on that list seemingly confirmed another release in the Onimusha series for Q4 of 2022. Going by the codename Onimusha New Work, it's still unclear whether this new work is a completely new installment in the series or a remake similar to the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes that we received over the past few years. My hope is that this will end up being a brand new installment in the series. If this is the case, I have a wish list of things I'd like to see in a new installment of the series. And what better way to do that than with a list? Here are 5 things that I think we need in Onimusha 5. 1. New game, old heroes. With recent games like Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice introducing us to new heroes of their respective franchises, I feel like the best direction for Capcom would be to go backwards and have the game star Samanosuke Akechi. While Jubei Yagyu, Jacques, and Soki are interesting characters in their own right, Samanosuke is the heart and soul of the Onimusha franchise, in my opinion. Having a new character star in this next installment may have players feeling disconnected, as the series has been dormant for so long at this point. If too many changes were made to the style of the game, people would just think that Capcom made a samurai game and slapped a coat of Onimusha paint on it and called it a day. I feel like a new installment could even work as a Gaiden-style side story that takes place in between Onimusha Warlords and Onimusha 3 Demon Siege, seeing as there's like a 20-year difference between the two on their respective timelines. Surely, there's plenty that our old pal Samanosuke could have gotten himself into over those 20 years in the pursuit of Nobunaga and the Genma. 2. A good villain. Any hero is only as interesting as their foil, and the Onimusha series has had some unique bad guys to say the least. From the fictionalized version of Nobunaga Oda as the Genma Lord using his demon might to take over Japan, to the mad scientist Guildenstern conducting experiments to create new Genma abominations. The series is rife with villains for our protagonist to tango with. For the next iteration, it'd be cool to see a rival rise up from the Genma to confront our hero on, multiple occasions, growing stronger each time as you gain more weapons or abilities, like a demon Gary Oak perhaps. While we're almost halfway through this list, you should make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more gaming reviews, retrospectives, and other fun content. An arsenal for the Oni. One of the most satisfying parts of the Onimusha series was the variety of weapons that our protagonist can wield. The elementally infused arsenal of each protagonist helped even the odds against the Genma, while also being used for puzzle solving and unlocking doors. Hopefully Capcom will deliver a new slew of memorable weaponry for us to slay the hordes of demons in the Japanese countryside. While traditional samurai weapons like katanas and naginatas should be present, it'd be interesting to see what Capcom could come up with. I for one really enjoyed Jacques' whip in Demon Siege, and I thought it fit his personality really well. Scale. One of the things I always loved about the Onimusha series were the cinematics. It was always a disappointment to have the action transfer to a smaller set piece once you get a hold of the player character. For the next installment in the franchise, I'd love to see some of what was going on during those battles. Huge battles with hundreds of NPCs, giant Genma tanks, and flying monstrosities would be a sight to behold. Better yet, why not let us play a section or two of them? And number 5, gameplay. Similarly to how the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes switched up the gameplay from your classic survival horror to the more action-focused third-person shooter styles akin to Resident Evil 4. The gameplay of this new Onimusha installment needs to be refreshed in a way that's enjoyable to a new audience, while retaining enough of the spirit of the original to not feel like an entirely different series. I think a great example of this could be the newest God of War on PS4. Prior to the newest installment, The series used a mainly fixed camera perspective with action similar to the Devil May Cry series. When the pseudo-reboot of the franchise came out in 2018, this was changed to an over-the-shoulder camera that allowed independent movement of the camera. This style could work well in an Onimusha game, and with a more deliberate pacing that still provides some scares when needed, I think we could have a winner on our hands. After so long, I'm really just excited about the idea of another game within the Onimusha universe. Whether it be a whole new installment or a remake, it's awesome that this series might be getting another shot. And that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, why not check out my retrospective on the original Onimusha Warlords? It was one of my first and favorite videos on my channel. While you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.